Hello, YouTube. Yeah, I mean, what did okay. So I last streamed Friday night. When is the last time I streamed? Hold on. It's too confusing. 11:15. What's today? 11:17. Anything make me poop? No. The closest thing that came to giving me a bathroom time was like the second or third day here. I got like a pound of pork, and it was mixed pork, so it wasn't just like pork meat. There was like big cubes of pork fat as well, and there were chilies, like spicy chilies in there, and I ate one, and I'm not used to that yet. I'm just not. I'm not used to the full Thai chili, so that was spicy, and obviously it was very fatty. I think most people, you'd be like, all right, I'm having some challenges here. I'm seeing God right now. But other than that, you know, I got some pad see ew, I got some pad Thai. I got this one dish, which I should probably know by now. I see the pot roast you posted in Discord. I did see you were cooking a big piece of meat. I have to microdose Yucatan extra. Just keep eating the peppers. Hold on. I want to show this other meal I got. This was legitimately maybe my favorite meal, and it was only 40 baht, which is just slightly over $1. I would really like to, like, I would eat it every single day if I could. That's really big. But you could just see the juicy meat in there right now. It was great. I need me to figure out how you can retire there. If you are 50 years old, you automatically qualify for a retirement visa. He gave me some spicy fish sauce on the side. I used that as well. The egg was good. That's pork there. Are you taking Magnazilla? I mean, my visa is good for 5 years. Yes, that's an egg on the right. That is a fried egg. I walked all the way to the station. It took me... I walked for basically an hour, and like I was fine, but as soon as I sat down, I just started sweating. Like, I think the breeze was like keeping me cool, but as soon as I stopped, it was like... I mean, it's just a fried egg. Have I tried masaman? Is masaman a type of curry? That sounds like a type of curry. It's a red curry? I mean, I've had curry, but not on this day. Not this time. But I'll probably be getting some curry soon. I mean, you know, there's plenty of stalls on the street that are just big vats of curry. Celine, hello. Yeah, no, I am not tropical yet. So my only challenge now is getting a condo to rent for longer. You know, where I am is fine now, but it's too small, and Airbnb is expensive. The goal is just trying to find something for $400. I mean, that's really I could probably spend more, but like I don't want to. Have I seen Mudang yet? I have not seen Mudangs yet. But you know what? I saw ProCal at one of the 7-Elevens. They had a special Mudang, like, iced coffee. There's good shawarma vendors. I'll have to find one. If Capcom approached me to mocap a Cha-Cha-like creature, what would I think? I would, if they were paying me, I'll do lots of things for money. Find a streamer to share a gamer house with. You know, man, I mean, would I want a roommate? No. Only Jen. Jen is the only roommate I would want. I mean, I could get a house almost cheaper than I can get a condo. My uncle could come with me. I mean, he could stay with me for a while. Maybe I should start looking at houses, actually. Because the condos are being really annoying. The problem is like real estate agents will like post a listing that's like cheaper than what it would normally go for, and then you'll message them and be like, hey, is this condo still there? I'm like, no, it's not there. And then you want to be like, so why do you have the post up? Why didn't you take it down? What about an oil rig going on private streams? There's a price to everything. And you got to pay first for the oil rig stream. So that way, if I'm killed and dumped in the ocean, at least Jen gets something. Oh no, I mean 400 is the price for a semi-luxury one-bedroom condo. Is that a Floby cut? No, this is from a barber. It was a $12 haircut, which I guess nowadays isn't, it's kind of cheap. Most places charge like almost $20 for a haircut now. Isn't it messed up? I think it's messed up. Did I tip? You don't tip. There's no tipping out here. You can probably get one cheaper in Japan. 40 a low. I mean, you know, I just went to a place in the mall. Like, I wasn't trying to, like, min-max. I wasn't trying to min-max the, what, maybe a $2 to $3 difference in getting a haircut. Fake coupon boy. I'm sorry. I'm changed now. I'm ruined. I want your haircuts for 50 baht. Well, I mean, if you're getting your haircut really short, or if you go to like a normal barber. I mean, I just went to one in the mall. I was already in the mall, and there was like a dude. There was like multiple barbers.
_Gator just resubscribed for 67 months. 2 more months until.
What the fuck is going on with Stream Elements? He's getting like increasingly more disturbed, man. Thank you, Gator. Thank you very much, and happy birthday again. I don't know why it's like that. I'm assuming it's a Stream Elements issue. People should sue for fraud. I mean, if you thought a fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul was going to be legitimate, the goof is on you. Yeah, I mean, I got he gave me a massage, and he washed and dried my hair. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel ripped off. Compared to the United States, where a haircut is going to cost you, I mean, it seems like $20 plus with tip. You like the fade? Thanks. I'll be able to get fades more often now because they're affordable. My only issue is, like, I want to trim my beard, but I can't find any place that sells beard trimmers. I know where one should be in theory, and I tried to get there yesterday, but the shuttle bus wasn't running. You pay $45? Regular fade or skin fade? I mean, it's just like a fade, man. A skin fade is gone in like 2 days anyways, you know? Find trimmers at a pet store. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, we're on a little bit early today. I'm not saying I'm going to stream like this every day of the week. But for Sundays, I figured I'd stream earlier because people in the NA will be able to watch it, and EU-lets might be able to catch more. I mean, if people wanted to complain to Netflix and get a month back, ProCal, I agree with that. Well, this game has been tweaking out since we started it. Seamu's always been freaking out in this game. I don't know why. Which reminds me, after this, well, I don't know if we're going to finish 3U today. I guess we might. I should, I got to work on getting 4U all set up. I think today might be it. I think we might go through. I saw a screen grab of Tyson ass cheeks. You know what? People were like, oh no, Tyson's ass cheeks. I was just sitting there going like, wow, his ass is actually like,
Con_Sada just resubscribed for 33 months. Underwater Pog Soybot.
So like, he sounds faster. I'm gonna mess around with different emulators, Nefudis, for you. I don't know what's going on with Chester here. I don't think it's OBS. I heard some people saying that Tyson almost looked like he was in better shape than Jake Paul. Or Logan Paul, whatever, whoever it is. They're the same. Got 2 flash bugs. Let's get like maybe 2 more. Tyson's almost like, yeah, like almost 60. He's up there. $58. That's up there, man. Well, I did read that Tyson is on the same stuff that RFK is on. He's on TRT. I did not see the memes, no. I was walking around a lot yesterday. I was busy. I did spend a little bit of time playing Dome Keeper. That game is okay.
So tasty.
He's gonna fight. So I'm assuming it went down to a decision. Who won in the Paul versus Mayweather fight? Didn't Mayweather win? And what are they saying? Paul won against Tyson because of decision? Different Paul. What the fuck are they both boxing now? I would have assumed Tyson would have knocked him out. I know he's 58, but he could punch hard enough, I'm sure. Jake's actually been training boxing. Oh, Tyson was just trying to get the money. So Tyson could have knocked him out, but he wanted to get that bag. I respect it. I definitely respect it. Jake could have knocked Tyson out, but he wasn't trying to. I don't know. I mean, at this point, Pro Cow is just keyboard arguments. You know what I mean? Mike got $20 million? I mean, for that sort of money, you'd spread your cheeks and show butthole. I just don't know why Mike not knock, like, how is the contract going to be set up so you don't want to win? Like, isn't a knockout the most favorable outcome in boxing? Like, isn't that the most popular thing? You only know Mike as the one guy from Punch-Out? You ever look up some of Mike Tyson's old videos when he was in his prime? When he really got into like a rush down, it is some of the most impressive displays of human physique I've ever seen in my life. It's just scary. Like some of the fights as he was coming up were just like so clearly not balanced. But like that's not how boxing works, you know? I mean, if you're ranked, you're ranked. When I'm 58 years old, if it's for $20 million, I mean, I'd show it right now. Put it in escrow. He talked about biting Evander Holyfield's ear. He said he was just getting frustrated. He's like, I wasn't able to hit him the way I wanted, so I just started biting. Apparently, they're still buddies. You know what? For Evander Holyfield, again, that was probably one of the most famous fights of his life. He also probably got paid several $1 million. Maybe even $20 million. So, you know, at the end of the day, they both retire rich. He just has one less year. They have an edible line together? That is so funny. Do they call the edible Holyfield? They're shaped like little ears. Oh, Evander headbutted him. I did not know that. That makes it more fucked up. All right, that's probably enough. Would I go for the ear also? No. I mean, I'm a biter, but like, I wouldn't bite his ear. You say smart endorsement deals, but you know, from what I can tell, it's hard to devalue your own brand. I mean, how rich is Snoop, and he still shills for the most bizarre things you would ever imagine. Like, he does not need the money. What would I bite first? It depends what the fight is and what I thought I could get away with. Saw an article or something as I was traveling, and I guess Martha Stewart's alleged prison mate is claiming Martha Stewart promised her like $100,000 while in jail, and it's like, what are you talking about? She goes by the name Little Italy. She went to prison for like 10 years for selling cocaine. You're finding Rage Gaming, anything goes. Where do you bite? The throat. You said anything goes. People are like, fuck, Shepard, you don't say that, man. Play Portable third, Will Dota, on the PSP. Besides clickbait, why do I hate them? They committed a horrible sin. They jeopardized video game preservation, in Monster Hunter specifically, for literally like a couple dollars worth of AdSense, it was worth it to him to try and fuck over everyone. That's why. Really? I mean, look, you're asking me, am I an impartial third party? Probably not. I'm probably not the guy you should be asking. Can I hear the story? I mean, the original group that is responsible for any amount of Frontier being preserved at all had a major data leak from some insane shitter. Insane shitter was leaking stuff. Smart thing to do at the time would be to shut the fuck up so the original team could finish the project. Meanwhile, Rage took the leaked files and just started, like, massive dumping information all over the internet about it. So... And then when called out on it, yes, they were like, I'm not doing anything. I just want people to be happy with my content. Fuck you. But, you know, that's just my opinion. If you asked them, they probably wouldn't respond to you, but if they did, they would probably be like, no, he's wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, you know, I mean, he kept releasing stuff. He said, I already have a week's worth of videos released. First, he said he'd gotten permission, which he didn't. And then he said, I only have a week's worth of videos. I'll release those, and I won't release anything more. And then he kept releasing for like 2 months. So, I'm not saying I'm an angel, but at the same time, I don't think I did anything wrong. I think we're okay. But you know what? For the longest time, I thought it mattered. Like, it would matter if you released, like, emulation stuff or leak stuff and stuff like that. Capcom may not want to work with you. But you know what? Day 0 Sunbreak, he was featured on a Capcom stream, so... Put the clown makeup on me, man. I go to Mega Bong now. No, the shuttle bus wasn't running when they said it would. That's true. That's bullshit. It's like mega bullshit. You know what? I just want to dong him. No, I mean, I'll probably try to go to Mega Bong Na today. By the time I'm done streaming, the shuttle will be running, so... Is that gonna hit me? Whoop. Well, it's like, you know, the website said shuttle runs at 8 a.m. First shuttle's at 8 a.m. I'm waiting there at 8 a.m. Wait till like 8:15, nothing shows up, and I'm like, all right, well, guess they're not showing up. It was fine. I mean, you know, whatever. Didn't ruin my day. This is on the Wii U. I'm using normal controls. As for the motion controls, I mean, you gotta experience them to understand them. Well, I would say an appointment to fix your air conditioner is far different than a transportation timetable. Nice cut. Thanks, Ace. I like it a little bit longer up top, but I'm not going to cry about it. I just realized we fought a pink Rathian. Well, I would say being late isn't that big of a deal. Being late and not showing up as soon as possible or telling the other person is really bad. Person's got to know. Utility companies that take up your whole day for an appointment and then cancel, they're the real Satan. They're the people that get my goat. They're like, we've got an 8-hour window, and then they don't show up. Who needs an 8-hour window? Is email being buggy today? I don't know. I don't think it's being any more buggy than it has been previously. Hey, we finally got up to White Spirit. They gave you a 2-week window. Holy shit. There's been entire wars planned, fought, and ended in 2 weeks. Let alone, you know, I don't know, fixing an air conditioner. Oh! That was almost scary. They couldn't even call you Nefudis, they just had to bang on your door. Unhinged, man. Oh, she's exhausted. That reminds me of UPS Gator. Like, taught actual espionage. Solid Snake level espionage. To approach your door and put a sticker. I'm still trying to figure out, I mean, I've had it explained to me before, but like, the reason why UPS will try to avoid delivering your package as opposed to just actually delivering your package. Two monsters at the same time in the Wii U? That thing must be melting? The Wii, I think, used to have 3 monsters at the same time. I'm trying to think the most large monsters you would find in a time in like the PSP version. I think it was just 3. I'm feeling okay about this Rathian. Yeah, Ignator gear is way easier to make Pro Cal. I know your message is probably like 5 minutes old, but I just wanted to acknowledge it and say it's true. She's got to be so close to dying. Good guess. I mean, she'd been limping for a long time. What the fuck? I thought he was gonna roar first. You know, I never fed these guys. There you go. Kayamba around too? I don't see him. Oh, there you are. But I normally run an evasion if I weren't doing a Deathless run. I mean, I love evasion, but I normally wouldn't take my time to make Volvidon gear for an all credits run. I would just send it with like full Jaggy or something. I mean, Volvidon gear is great. Attack and evasion. And tremor resistance. That is rarely useful, but also rarely useless. Yeah, multi-monster guys should be a little bit weaker. Well, we have attack up large. And evasion +2. And what else? Tremor resistance. No stun resistance? You can mash much more efficiently in the older games. World and Rise have this weird, like, minimum amount of stun duration, but you can almost mash out immediately in the older games. Don't remember that? I got really good at mashing in GU. You can almost mash as quickly as if you have, like, stun resistance. Before they're even done completing their own animation, you can be out. I want to eat a meat. I don't like running around without full stamina. No! He's exhausted. Oh, I had a weird thing happen with my Steam Deck yesterday. I brought a normal Xbox controller to hook up to it, and no matter what I did, it wasn't pairing properly. And I came to find out I just had to update the firmware. It's kind of weird. I felt like it was kind of weird. I'd update the firmware on the controller, not on the Steam Deck. I don't know why that's bouncing. No, not the dock or the Steam Deck. The controller itself. I had to plug it into my computer and update it. Isn't that weird? I think it's weird. Well, they did just release a firmware update on the dock. It showed up when I turned it on yesterday. That Cha-Cha exploding? Will I buy the white deck? I'm waiting for a Steam Deck, too. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how old that controller was. It's possible it was my Xbox Series X controller. So it's possible it was so old it just didn't have the up-to-date whatever to connect with the Steam Deck. It was very strange. Would I play on the deck? I usually try to play games that aren't too graphically intensive, like mostly indie games. Rotato, Dome Keeper. Price of it was $5,000 for a 30-day supply. Sounds like you need to go back to Thailand. I feel like everybody's issues would be resolved if they just went back to their their original country they fled to. Don't you have your, like, ESL degree? Switch emulation is fucked. I mean, it's fine. Go home. Like, where's home? Oh yeah, I mean, I've got Moonlight and whatever installed. I own a Thai house, yes. I don't know that I could ever own a Thai house. I think they do that thing out here where you can only lease something for 100 years. Which, I mean, I guess after 100 years, it's not my problem anymore. I'll be dead. Marry a Thai local. That doesn't change anything. I don't need to marry a Thai local. First of all, that would be polygamy. Not to mention all the other issues. But you don't, that doesn't make you a citizen. That doesn't make you able to own property. A very kind man. That's nice of you to say. I was once voted, well, actually, that not even once. 3 times voted the kindest streamer on Twitch. Thai are okay with polygamy. Excuse me? It was rigged? How can I rig the same vote 3 times in a row? Smuggle Moodang back for you? Oh, I would definitely be sentenced to a very long jail sentence. I could put Moodang in the overhead compartment. I would never. I would at the very least buy Moodang her own seat. Vote linked to the pedal. Do another vote? You know what? I'll do another vote. And I'll do it as directly as possible this time. Remember, I started 2 hours early for you guys today. I'm going to do it as directly as possible. I've already won 3 votes, so even if I lose one, I mean, you know. It won't devastate me in any way. Shivern, hello. Good afternoon. You know, I think what's really helping is just like our armor is fully upgraded. That's a real vote. I don't even have American democracy active. Is buying Moodang a snack possible? They had to limit access to Moodang because people were trying to be mean to her. Isn't that terrible? Isn't that the worst thing you've ever heard in your life? I'd do Steel Aragon last. I need hot drinks and Sonics. They were trying to get her to do, like, the cute things by, like, stressing her out. When I was in Japan, I saw people like that, acting that way to, like, the birds and the monkeys, and it made me angry. I mean, she doesn't need to do anything to be cute. She just is. All right, you know what? We might... I'm gonna check out up here. Hey, Molly, hello. I started early. Okay, we can buy them both. Okay, we probably don't need that many. Let's buy like 20. Maybe she's just got like a very good sense of balance. You worked through lunch? You guys don't understand the struggles of the streamer life. I'm not saying it's the hardest job on the planet. I'm not saying. I might be thinking it. Think of all the jobs I gotta do, though. Hold on, we still got the other vote going. People are gonna start fucking me over. You gotta get your lighting right. You gotta get your tech right. You gotta be good at the game. I guess you don't have to be good at the game. You gotta be entertaining. You gotta read chat. You have to be literate. I think this is gonna be way better. Screamer! I had to wait 15 minutes for a shuttle that didn't come. It was really hard on me, actually. But that, you know what? Because I went there, I found out a really cool area, so... It worked out for me anyways. If I hadn't gone there, I wouldn't have seen the cool area, so... Is there a consequence for the vote? Zero consequence. People just wanted to know if I'm still the kindest streamer on the platform. Hold on, I didn't say I do in real life odds. I was traumatized because the Japanese ones didn't get many people watching. Don't you know? Your actions have consequences. But I'll think about it. Certainly once I get set up and I actually know where the hell I'm going. It might be okay. You'll watch? I appreciate that. I mean, the thing is like, if I were to stream it now, like, it is literally 5:50 a.m. in the morning. There's just like, there's not a lot going on. How long am I in Thailand? If everything goes okay, several months. If everything goes to absolute shit, 1 month. But so far things are going okay, so like, I'm not super worried about it. All I know is that Jen is at her parents' today, and her dad has a really bad cough, and I'm just like, I'm glad I'm not there. I'm glad I'm not there. The only thing that gives me anxiety, Dorfo, is, you know, is finding a place to stay. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, I'll find something. I didn't go to the stomach doctor for a visit yet. I'm waiting for my brother to get some tests done in the US and to see what that comes back as. Just so I can go in with a little bit more confidence on what it is and what it isn't. Now, I'll say this much. Since I've gotten to Thailand, my stomach has been way better. Now, part of that is I'm drinking probiotics with, like, every meal. But, you know, it's like 20 cents. Not 20 cents. It's like, what? How much is it? 60 cents for a big probiotic drink? Is rent and grocery stuff much cheaper in Thailand than the US? You can get a relatively upscale one-bedroom condo for roughly $400 or less a month. You can get a meal cooked for you for about $1 to $2. Public transportation is like $1.50 round trip on like the subway. Completely remote job. Genuinely message me in. I mean, you don't need, I mean, depending on how private you want it to be, you can either message me in my DMs or you can ask me in the Discord, like in a public channel. But if you've got a fully remote job, they literally just came out with a new visa that is perfect for you. called the Destination Thailand visa. It's not super cheap. It's like $400, but it lasts for 5 years. And it more or less allows you to stay almost an indefinite amount of time for the full 5 years. It's the only reason I'm here. The last time I was in Thailand was like 20 years ago. And it was nice, but I was just a kid. You know, if you don't have any, like, you know, insanely close in real life friend groups or family that you want to see on a regular basis, or if you could get them to go out there with you, I mean, that's the dream. Was the visa all online? Yes. And the ladyboys. I feel like it's not just you. I've heard a lot of pretty, like, borderline hateful comments. Can I do an audit? Thai are okay with polygamy. Oh, I'm gonna go back a little bit farther. I bet he's the first person to get banned after the unbans. Interesting. 27 mod actions. It's been timed out for a week twice before. Complaining about Germans. Rise doesn't count as a mod action. I think it needs to be taught a lesson. Be respectful. Okay. You're lucky I don't have the 2-week button back on here anymore. I gotta make sure to put that back on there. That must have been on the old computer. It was after the, what was it, the Steel Uragon incident. It was on the other computer. I put a 2-week button. When did I become a Tampa Bay Lightning fan? I've had this shirt since I started streaming on YouTube back in, like, 2017. And there were a lot of people that got very interested in my status on whether I liked the Tampa Bay Lightning or not. But this is literally just a shirt I purchased because I was going to spend the night playing board games with my friends, and I didn't have this change of clothes, and I didn't want to wear, like, my work clothing. It was all, like, you know, dress shirt and stuff like that. It's not comfortable. Yeah, Sheppy's only 24 hours. Unless you could set up something where, like, you could, like, auto-Sheppy yourself 7 times in a row. Yeah, last night I was on the monorail and, like, 2 full-on monks came on board. And, like, everybody got up and got out of their seats. The monks got to sit down. It was actually really cool. Ash, hello, good evening. Did I introduce myself to the monk? You guys like Monster Hunter? Do you guys watch Twitch.tv? I mean, I was already standing, so I didn't have to give up any room for them. No, we're gonna fight Steel Uragon last. When I was walking, I saw some monks walking around as well, and they were like real deal monks. They didn't have shoes on or anything. Like, I mean, they could have been huge fans. They didn't say anything, though. That's fucked up. You definitely need, like, some level of monk-like fortitude in order to be able to play Monster Hunter as much as I do. Feel Aragon incident? In August, ProCal. We were doing all credits. And there was, you know, Twitch chat was the worst I think I've ever seen them. It was not a good time for me. The dark era. First monster you played was Freedom Unite. You skipped World? Oh, no. You played World. No, World's a good one. You should play For You. Benato, hello. Good morning. So some people are being psychotic about Concord. I can't remember all the details, but... There was one guy that had been timed out or banned for, like, saying some, like, very cursed shit. And then you had other people in chat, for some reason, defending them. And, like, you're going to say to yourself right now, like, oh, what could they say that's that bad? Well, think about the worst thing you could possibly think of. And people were like, that guy shouldn't have been banned. You're a tyrant. And in my mind, I'm like, you haven't even seen what a tyrant's like. I'll show you what it's like. I'm just getting warmed up. Ow! Still actually not that much damage. Whoa! God, it moves fast. That's like wild how quickly he moved. I guess she was Black Deathless. Think she gets stuck? No! Yo! When she's in rage, it's just like, it's hard to fight her, man. It looks like a bug. Like, it doesn't even look real. Well, I'm assuming as a gunner, you better get good, like, rolling through her charges or blocking her. This is your favorite iteration of her? She's so fast. And this isn't even a G-rank version, right? This is just high rank. Thank you, Monopolis. Enraged again. She treats the sand in G rank as if it's like actual liquid. This game goes on forever. I've been sandbagging a little bit. I am not innocent of the sandbagging allegations. I definitely have been sandbagging a little bit. But we're gonna try and finish it today. It's been long enough. Three months to kill? I mean, we don't have as much time as you think. If we get that stupid Timmy mobile game, we're gonna want to play it. So I don't want to say stupid. Someone might be watching from Timmy right now, and like I might have hurt their feelings. Is that out before Wilds? I assume so. Why else would they like reveal it before Wilds? Oh, I'm gonna try and get all my pre-orders on regional pricing, Dorfo. Hell yeah. Oh, that's what I was gonna do today. I was gonna go to the bank and try and set up a bank account. For my expectations of Outlanders, I don't have any. I really don't. I assume it will be like most other mobile games. It'll have stamina, it'll have a battle pass, it'll have something you gamble on, probably multiple things you gamble on. Maybe they'll give me streamer RNG. I think Nikke was the most suspect there. We had very high, very suspect SSR polls. Yeah, no, if you didn't when I stopped streaming Nikke as much, they genuinely dropped my pull rates. And then when I started streaming again, they boosted it again. But I don't like chores. I don't like chores in my video games. Thanks for the help recovering. Seriously, when is she gonna get exhausted? Woo! I mean, it's different. The Powder Stones is the game. That's not how it works, Sherlock Homeboy. I'm not like, well, I am lucky, but I think they literally changed my drop rates. She's so fast. I think she's down to 30%. Or whatever the percentage has to be. Oh my god. This is a fight almost where, like, the shakas might hurt you more than help you. This is probably her fastest non-frontier version. I'm assuming there's a frontier version that's faster. They did that a lot in 3U. They really messed around with the speeds of monsters. Sped them up. I want to wait until she gigs. Don't. Oh, all right. She's exhausted. All right, we can go in. No, I think they're faster at G rank. Time you come to the stream, you see the light. It's better than it's been the last couple days. Oh, you screwed me. No! Alright, she's sleeping. That could be worse. This is deathless with any weapon other than ranged weapons. Unless I'm using, like, poison shot or something to kill bugs. She's so mad. I don't know. I don't think 20 minutes for end of story Diablos, Black Diablos is that bad. Hey, Isaac runs? We're going to finish 3U. And then we're going to do some Isaac. But you know what? Can I say thank you for looking forward to the Isaac run? Because I'm looking forward to them as well. God, she's so... It's like no other monster in the game that's like her. Is the pot roast cooking right now? Julian Cardarilla. I mean, Sherlock Homeboy, nothing would make me happier if I could do a hard pivot into roguelikes. I mean, I would still do Monster Hunter. But it would be nice to have a side course, you know? A little chaser. Maybe the Breakers lobbies in Thai aren't as bad. I get the feeling that most Thai players would just be like vibers. Become Twitch's #1 Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup streamer? I could do it right now. I mean, there would only be 50 of you left. Imagine the poor bastard on 360p with, like, Twitch compression over mobile. Hikora started Isaac the same time I did? Huh, I wonder what that is. I never checked it. Like get cute to the Filipino players. Are they like God tier? View results. 88% of the viewers. This is actually probably the highest I've ever seen it. 88% of the viewers say I'm the kindest streamer on Twitch. So, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I don't have to say anything. You guys said it yourself. Play Hades 1 and 2. I don't want to piss off the roguelike enjoyers, but I'm not a huge fan of Hades. I mean, I played it. I'm okay at it. It's just not for me. I'm the only streamer you watch now? Wow. Are the others that bad, or am I that good? Don't inflate my ego. I would maybe play Hades 2 because there would be new stuff there. My last charity stream was amazing. Well, thank you. I mean, again, that was all thanks to you guys. Infinite cringe. Dude, I cannot understand, like, I would get it, like, let's say you didn't like Dragon's Dogma 2, whatever. That's fine. But, like, why would you go out of your way to, like, bully a person because they like their video game? But she was right. I mean, you know, when you go from doing something as a hobby to doing it as, like, a career, it can change what used to be an enjoyable thing to being something as a source of stress, and it's tough that happened for her. Is Dragon's Dogma 2 really bad? I mean, my opinion is it could have been a lot better. But the bones are good. I don't know if that sounds like copium. Its basic essence is fine. It's just, it needed more enemy types. I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You gonna try Dragon Age Veilguard? No. I haven't played Dragon Age since the first one. Graka, that's not how it works. Like, the Dragon's Dogma 2 team didn't just, like, disband and are immediately working on Wilds or anything, although I'm sure they're taking some staff. But then, larger issue is, like, with Itsuno gone, are they going to tap another director to keep working on the game, or are they just going to focus on other more profitable series? Who knows? Yeah, I mean, I like to think that, given how cheap it is to produce an expansion, that Dragon's Dogma 2 will get one.
Ginger Crispy just resubscribed for 15 months.
I just obliterated a guy. Although I guess you haven't been as problematic as he has. Look, if you're looking for the femboys out here, guys, they do exist in this country. I have no idea what Justin is doing, man. Become one? Maid stream every day? I did not bring it with me. Made Mondays? I'm trying to think how I want to stream. Like what my schedule's gonna be. I'm still trying to figure it out. I did not bring the nut suit. No way. No. I agree with you, Dr. Donald Duck. You are correct. After Dragon's Dogma 1, it should have been an easy home run to just keep going along and make a lot more. Just, I mean, you know, it's everybody's saying it. I mean, it's the same thing. It's like, you know, they just didn't do enough to elevate the experience. And I order a new one. I'm sure I can find some outfit out here. I didn't bring the ninja wig or the nutsuit. I was very tight on space. Dude, Barry might be gone, Fume. Steam really fucked with my saves. For some reason, Dragon's Dogma 2 does feel a little bit less replayable, too. And I don't know how to really quantify it. I guess it's because it's like... changing the leveling system means you don't have to stress out as much about just leveling everything. I think that's it. Is that the problem? My thing is, Dr. Donald Duck, is that at the end of the day, it was still a plenty fine game, at least compared to lots of other games that come out. Holy shit, it just made some insane noises. Well, hard mode is what we need. Even though apparently Capcom made like an easy mode or casual mode. Yeah, Foresight Slash was added in World. And had its, like, bones created in Generations Ultimate. Valor Longsword was the beginning of the end. Even though I personally think Valor Longsword is, like, reasonably balanced. Although I think Generations probably had a counter move on Longsword. But it was no Valor. Longsword essentially came from Greatsword? I mean, I think that's like technically true. I mean, the longsword line used to craft out of great swords. In Monster Hunter 1, there was basically a longsword, but it was just a great sword because, you know, that wasn't a separate type yet. I like that move. I like this guy in general. For some reason, I thought hitting his arms with fire caused him to flinch. It's not going down like that. No, I mean, we got green sharpness. I mean, we might balance with blue. It softens them up. Doesn't feel like it's softening anything up. That's the flinch I was looking for. Already found a Thai barber? I mean, there's plenty of barber shops around. I was in a mall on, help me out here, Saturday? I was trying to buy a ring. Here were my goals. This is my objectives. Get a haircut, get a ring light, and get a beard trimmer. I was mostly successful with everything. Could not find the beard. Looking hot? Thank you. I like it when my hair is a little longer, but the fade looks good. They do not have Amazon. They have Lazada and Shopee. And I'm a little worried to use them because I'm only in an Airbnb. I'm not like renting my own place. My name's not on the lease. So I'm hesitant to order anything. Although, you know, if I ask the owner, I might be able to put it in permanent. Fade is amazing. I mean, it was 12 bucks. The haircut, something like that. It was not expensive. Came with the shampoo, a little head massage, and the guy did a lot of the work himself with like scissors. He didn't just use like clippers for everything. I had a barber that I paid like $35, and she just used clippers on everything. It's like she did fine, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like you're spending $35. It should be more than just be like, I put some clippers on. No, I looked to see if they had pickup locations, and as far as I can tell, that is not an option. I'll figure it. I'm going to go to the mall today. I'm going to go to Mega Bong Na today, which is like a massive mall. Or at least I'm going to try and go. Oh, I mean, speaking of Mega Bongs, I went to get... went to go to the 7-Eleven, and someone was smoking a little marijuana outside it at like 4 a.m. I don't know if they were waking up or if they'd been up all night. Do I speak Thai? No. I can say hello and thank you. But I'll probably learn a little bit. It's hard. It's a tonal language. Like Chinese. So. But, you know, even if you speak bad, that's better than not speaking at all. Was I waking up? I was pretty much fine. I mean, you know, it doesn't take me that long to kind of wake up, you know? I don't need coffee or anything like that. So people are like, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. I'm fine. Trying Monster Hunter World Deathless with Charge Blade? How's it been going? I mean, the grammar is very easy in Chinese, and I've heard the grammar is very easy in Thai. It's like I said, the issue is literally, like, physically speaking it, the tones. Tones can be really hard for Westerners. Oh, and 8. Holy shit. What's getting you? The phonetics? Well, I mean, you can call it whatever you want. I mean, tones or phonetics, I mean, I guess they're the same. I think Thai is the same. I think it also has the 5 tones. Close to it. All I know is I watched a video on the Thai alphabet, and like 50% of the alphabet sounded nearly identical to me. But that's probably skill issue. Damn. I sure messed that guy up. That was... Well, tones. It's not the phonetics. The fact that it has tones at all is the issue. The most annoying one was Coral Pookie? By the time you're in Master Rank, you shouldn't be dying to Coral Pookie. Especially by the time you get to Coral Pookie. You fully upgraded your armor, right? You weren't messing around in high rank gear, were you? Study Thai with Mudong. The Amogus character? I'm pretty sure that is Thai, yeah. But I think the important thing is one of these days I just got to sit down and just really try to learn the alphabet. Then once you know the alphabet, you can start trying to learn more things. You're bad with Charge Blade, but it's your main. My advice would be is once you're in Master Rank, you should be focusing on staying in Savage Axe mode. Oh yeah, no, I mean, for this summer, when Jen's out here, CBT Enjoyer, round trip to Tokyo is only $200. So we'll probably go to Tokyo and visit some of the theme parks and then go back. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's not bad. I mean, you can take the citywide monorail there for like, it's like $5. Not even $5. I'm sorry. It's like $1 or $2. Just bring a backpack or something. Go for a couple days, then go home. All right, I want to get some more meat. We're almost done. Thai vlog when? I mean, is this technically not one? Does this not count? There are definitely a lot of content creators out there who just travel around the world or even stay in one country and just talk about it all the time. I mean, you have to imagine for every one person that's actually traveling, you've probably got dozens, if not hundreds of people that just want to look at that person. Because for whatever reason, they, you know, they're unable or unwilling to leave. The only vlog I saw that made me almost a little angry was a guy that was spending like over $1,000 on like a 1-bedroom. Or maybe it was a 2-bedroom. And I was like, you're fucking it up for everyone. You're raising the rates, man. Don't pay that much. Because when I asked an agent, they're like, yeah, they charge 30,000 baht now. And all I can think about is this fucking retired cop out of New York City posted his vlog and he showed his 2-bedroom. He's like, yeah, I'm paying 30,000 baht. I'm like, you fucker. It's too much. It's not me. I'm not going to spend that much. I want to spend less than half of that. I mean, it's not like he got a bad place. Like, the place itself is fine. And compared to New York City, I'm sure to him, it's an absolute steal. Because it is. But he was like one single guy, and he had a 2-bedroom apartment with 2 bathrooms in it. And I was like, what the fuck? It's like, what the fuck? Why are you renting a place with 2 bathrooms? I get needing the two bedrooms because I kind of want 2 bedrooms. I'd like to have an office. But if you're literally 1 person, you do not need 2 bathrooms. The office bathroom. Guest bathroom, I guess? I don't know how often he's going to have company over. The old bathroom has gone untouched in months. You might want to, like, dust in there or something. Although, honestly, not your problem. That'll be the owner's problem for whenever you move out. One shower and 1 poop bathroom. You know, the way you put it that way is kind of attractive. All right, probably the last cook of GU. I think you're going to force the unfortunate mask in Kayenda. GU? I meant 3U. It's 4U next.
So tasty.
Some games have a double barbecue spit. You're hoping to move out soon? Darfa. I was waiting for that. The only reason I wanted to do well is because I wanted to see the nice cock perfect. Is the only reason. Not that I'm really worried about Steel Oregon, but he's definitely an SCP of some sort. I mean, they really rushed this game, Alex. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I mean, this all looks fine. D-Troph, I would wait at this point. I would wait until January. I'd wait for CES. Firestarter and Firewalker are both good. We probably have enough vouchers that we could... Yeah. How you guys doing on water today? You all getting hydrated? you're thirsty, you should drink some water. If you're not peeing clear. Dude, I saw a, what was it, 90-100X 3D on sale for under $500. It's a pretty nice deal. AMD is really cooking, man. I'm happy for him. I mean, I guess I'm happy for everyone. But happy for them, too. Take multivitamins, your pee is never clear. You just haven't drank enough water. Two liters is almost too much water. Tempted to get an AMD card. If you're a streamer, and you stream sometimes, I still feel like NVIDIA is the way to go. But you know what? Maybe things are different. With bandwidth limits going up, maybe it just doesn't matter. Uh-oh. Let's see how the purge has affected the overall chat experience. The poo looks more yellow than in third. You would know, ProCal. Although it could just be color settings, too. Nice roll through the legs. This is delightful with tremor resistance. It's gonna sound ridiculous. I feel like I never use tremor resistance on him. Farted out of the zone? What? What? Silver Solo, good evening. Have I fed them yet? I don't think I fed them yet. How's it going? We are almost done with 3. We're going to try and finish this out so we can start working on some other stuff. Come on, man. I've got spirit gauge wearing out. Eat it! There we go. I drink water today? I'm drinking it right now. Remember, my day just started 2 hours ago. It is probably like, what, 5:30 a.m. for me right now? $6.40. Oh, all right. We're spending time. Have I almost streamed for 2 hours on Monster already? Wow. We're actually playing the game. Do I have evade window? Yes. I have evade window +2. Hard to catch my streams as an EU viewer? I literally tried to start the stream earlier, literally for EU today. And I started a little earlier than usual. It's not too bad. Thanks, you're welcome. I really mean that. I figured at least one day out of the week. At least one day out of the week I could throw a bone. I wanted to start even earlier, but that did not happen. That did not happen at all. But you know, this way is better, because this way I don't really screw over NA either. Because I started at the time I wanted to start, most of North America would have been sleeping. Thank you, you're very welcome.
Chrome just resubscribed for 34
Dude, he is
months.
so fucking
Thank you,
cursed.
Smile.
No. I don't know why I'm so locked in. Like, we've really been kicking his ass. I guess there's no reason to get sloppy. Our defense is just so high as well. Oh, I thought I was putting down the shot trap. Oh my god, do I just gotta do this the whole time? I should be able to hit the arm, right? The reason why I'm using Fire Element. It's a good weapon. The Fire Element does basically nothing. But the raw part of it is very good. It has 190 raw, 15% affinity. Little bit of blue sharpness. We did fight a ton of things that are weak to fire. If we were going for the slowest run imaginable, I could have like gone out of my way to grind out a waterlog sword just for him, but I don't think it was necessary. I mean, fire's good on most things. I mean, you know, we used it on... I think we used it on Legiacris. Can't quite remember. But, I mean, Ivory Legiacris is still weak to fire, right? And he's coming up soon. Oh, he angled that funny. He'll be one of the worst subspecies. He is literally the least popular monster, according to Capcom in the 20th anniversary poll. It is quite possible he received 0 votes. Or close to 0 votes. I think he's more interesting than normal Oregon. You voted for him? I don't believe you. You don't really like Dark Souls 3. I think you should get Elden Ring. Dark Souls 3 isn't bad, but it is definitely not the best Souls games out there. Elden Ring? I mean, Elden Ring with the DLC is some of the best that FromSoft has ever done. If you like a challenge. Normally, I don't think of Souls games as very challenging, but the Elden Ring DLC definitely was. What am I doing today? Doing pretty good. Woke up, ate a little bit, and then I just started streaming. Use water or ice longsword is better. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't really... Is base Elden Ring good? It's okay. It's big Souls, you know? There's a lot of fun stuff there, but the DLC is definitely the star of the show now. I get the win. Does the lighting look better, Albino? Are you up early? You wake up early. You missed Steel Oregon? You didn't miss it. You're here for the very end. It's still very bright. I mean, if I turn it off, I feel like it's too dark. Oh, God. No. No. I think it's okay like this. No, I'm using a ring light now. I've adjusted my lighting. Have I played Sekiro? I have. I got the fake ending. And people got mad at me for getting the fake ending, but I really don't care. That's okay. It's very different than Souls games. Your friend suggested you play Sekiro. I mean, there's a lot of good games to play. I don't think you got to limit yourself to From Software games. Why not play Neo 2? Or Final Fantasy Origins Stranger of Paradise? All right, I gotta use the bathroom. So I'm gonna go do that. If you want to pee with me, I'll be peeing in the next 30 seconds. No, I'm gonna mute it again. People, either you guys heard me piss the other time, or you gaslit me into thinking you could hear me piss. Either way, I don't want to know. You guys should have kept it a secret, because then I would have never known, and you could have all been like, haha, streamer doesn't know you could hear me pissing. YouTube chat being classic YouTube chat and telling me I should wear a diaper. Not the first time I've been around that rodeo. Catheter sub-goal. Trying to think if I ever had a catheter. I think one time I was doing like a science experiment when I lived in Boston, and they had me hooked up to a catheter for a little bit. It's not fun. $500 million, wear a diaper and come to your oil rig for 1 year? As long as that money went to Jen in case I was murdered, I would probably do it. I mean, if there was a reasonable chance of me surviving, I would probably definitely do it, but... But I think Moodang could be litter box trained. I don't know how smart pygmy hippos are, but you know what? Most animals, you know, do respond to operant conditioning. You could probably do it. Not that Jen would do anything with the money. Like, I don't even know what she would do with it. I think I asked her once, and she was like... I think she said something like she would read more books or something. She's like, I would work less. I'm like, what do you mean you'd work less? You wouldn't have to work ever again. She likes her routine. What can I say? Oil rig, Mars space station, or deep sea laboratory. I mean, oil rig is probably the safest. I mean, I would assume if I went to Mars, I would die there. I mean, how long would it take to get to Mars? Is it like a year? You do oil rig for $100,000 a year. I think if you go on an oil rig, ProCal, like if you work on an oil rig, I think they just pay you that much money. I could be wrong, but like, I'm pretty sure oil workers get paid a ton of money. No, my mega armor skin. Way more, right? Way more than 100,000. I mean, you just go. I mean, you have to work on the oil rig. You couldn't just like sleep on the oil rig. You'd have to do something. Presumably, I don't know. If I wasn't as old as I am, and it's not even like I'm that old, but I'm old enough, I would consider signing up for oil rig time. I'm only 29. In your heart, am I always going to be 29? I'd rather have Riser, because I worry about having insomnia. What if I want to sleep? You'll be the manager? I think an oil well manager probably makes like $300,000 to $400,000 a year at this point. But I'm pretty sure it's like very long days on the oil rig. Like you are working like 12-hour days. All right, Kayamba. Put on the mask. All looks okay to me. I don't think we really need those barrel bombs, but I'm not going to use much else anyways. Submarine tour guide for billionaires. Honestly, I'm surprised the guy was able to make that work as long as he did. Like, if you think about it, for how poorly constructed the thing was, and how, like, terrible he was at navigating everything, like, he kind of did okay. As you get older, you go more and more from the focus, though, of trying to make massive amounts of money and more like, how do I not injure myself or die? Which is kind of funny, because at that point, like, you know, you've lived a life, you've done okay, but it's definitely an older thing where you're like, I'd like to keep living. Weak spot is the chest, right? Hail probably takes okay damage as well. I know the head is awful. Hello, we're almost over. We'll be able to update the spreadsheet. They took my Legia Chris out of the water! My underwater combat! I like how he's in rage, he does that 3 times in a row. A little spooky. I don't like fighting him in the corner like that. Oh, I never fed the Shakas. Himiko's, hello. This is not a great fight. I don't like that there's not a ton of counterplay. Unless you just play, like, obsessively patiently. Kayama's just dead. I wonder if he's gonna come back. Beating heals them, makes them dance more. Might give them stat boosts too. They level up faster. You can do it and try too. I think Kayama's just dead the whole fight. Oh, there he is. You should play it, Death to Shadow. 3 is a good game. Portable Third is also a good game. 4U is also a good game. Freedom Unite is good, but it was the oldest game I would actively recommend. I'll even carve the tail. Oh, nice cover, Cha-Cha. Yeah, Kayama just is dying immediately every time. I don't think any amount of meat is going to keep him alive. Deathless is one of the best fights in the series. He might be like a great experience. I don't think, like, fight, like, that is a very strong word. He's a great experience, but fight? package is amazing. I will give you that. I couldn't even tell you what Goldbeard does that's different. Why do I eat sushi fish? Like, it feels like it's literally a slower, worse herb. No, I don't think that's how sushi fish work here. Oh. Tornado Jones, thank you.
Jones just resubscribed for 14 months.
What are you talking about? I'm trying to make sense of that sentence. Yeah, until I get a better lighting setup or whatever, we're gonna have some weird visual artifacts with the camera. No, we're not starting for you today, Condor. I haven't set it up. Well, I set it up a little bit, but I need to set it up more. We're gonna finish this and we're gonna go to Isaac. Holy shit. I think 4 you'll be quick with Insect Glaive as well. It'll be faster than Pretty Me Night and Free You for sure. I've gotten brighter as the fight has gone on. Your Sun Lord has arrived. We don't want to get cocky, though, Condor. If we lose, first it's back to Mac. And then it's back to Monster Hunter Ouija. I want to eat. Oh, Kayaba's alive! is a chance to actually feed him. I've only reset on Gen 1 so far. I mean, it was close. It was definitely close on some other runs. White Monobolos. Portable third Baroth actually was, like, scary. Chacha's enraged. She doesn't want to eat. Come on, man. This is a sadistic challenge. That's what makes it entertaining to watch. Do you have any idea what I'm using for GU yet? Probably Valor Greatsword. You thought I didn't die? Well, the thing is, Alex, is if you missed the first 3 streams, that's pretty much when I died. It was almost entirely to Rathian. You've never seen him swim. I mean, he's still the Geochris swim cycle, but he doesn't fight much in the water. I'm probably gonna get Farcasters. Where is he? Is he like sunning his back? Sunning his Perennium? Oh, for you is gonna be Insect Wave. That's easy. Why do I look like I was flashbanged? Is it really that bad? Yeah, it's pretty bad. There we go. The automatic camera settings were tweaking out. Three of the shortest till credits, Portable Third is. And it's like not even close. Portable Third is like insanely fast. Long time no see, welcome back. I could just trap him and win it here, but I want to kill him. He's like exhausted. How did you not go into that? That's all a third gen. Cursed ass game. I mean, I like 3U, although The emulation has been kind of fucked up the entire time. Izue, hello. Just in time. 4 for you after. 4 and 4 you are nearly identical outside of some mechanical changes. And the fact that one is in Japanese. Japanese only. I don't think it ever got... Well, maybe it got like a little English patch. What rank am I up to? I don't understand. You gotta define that question. Rank in what? I don't know what that means. Well, this game, we are literally about to turn off this game forever after we watch the credits. I mean, we're getting credits right now. Weapons will use next. We'll use Insect Glaive in for you. It's got some of my favorite credits. The concept art is great. Ransom for you, Condor. Thank you. Dude, they're really going at it. I mean, it's funny. It's a fun callback. Some people are mad that it's like it reuses a lot of the same cutscenes or whatever, but I don't know. I think it's funny enough. I mean, they do a good job putting him into the cutscene. I don't know if it's a re-render or whatever. Because there's definitely some new scenes. Howard Rathalos. Dude, that mask is just wedged into that Aptonog. Kill him! Imagine those hunters being like, what the... Dude, he like gets dropped on the hunters. I love him. They were gathering? The hunters or the Jaggies? Or the Shakas were looking for the mask. It's Mike Tyson. Showing off his ass cheeks. Dude, I love that design. It's so good. No, Roy was not working at 8-4 at this point. You miss any bans? I timed someone out for a week. No bans. That would have been 2 weeks, but I don't have my 2-week button set up. So they got lucky. There's going to be a Game Awards announcement stream, like tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to stream it. So, I mean, there's 8-4, but like that. Roy just wasn't around then. Remember to ban them next week? I'm not going to ban them. Unless they come back and they say something like, ooh, done with my 1-week timeout. Then I might ban them. You know, his nickname is actually Gaming Jesus Albino. He usually goes by Mark Gaming Jesus McDonald. It's been a while since I listened to the 8-4 podcast. I should listen to it again. Oh, I got, in my chat program here, Dwarfo, I've got like shortcuts. Oh, that's so cute. That Royal Ludroth G-Rank armor is so good. Gobel looks good. They're all so good. If Veilguard wins? Trying to think what games came out this year. Dragon's Dogma 2. If Elden Ring DLC is eligible, it'll probably win. For you is going to be tomorrow, Incognito Man. You're right. I agree, Dorfo. I think 3U armor design is peak, unless you love capes. Palworld didn't come out this year, did it? They said it is? Silent Hill 2 Remake is good, but I don't know if it deserves Game of the Year. I feel like Elden Ring might. Shadows of the Erdtree kind of deserves it. I don't think Dragon's Dogma 2 deserves it. I wish it did. But I don't think it does. It'll get an award for something. They kind of owe it to From Software because last time they were up there, that Bill Clinton kid was spouting off, and it kind of ruined their moment. Yeah, we're talking about the awards. Kayamba voice recording? I don't understand. He had his own studio? Concord should get an award. There should be like a minute of silence for Concord. Yeah, that skirt goes kind of short. From what I saw, it looked like he was Japanese, Alex. $400 million. It hasn't been substantiated yet, Fume, that it really did cost $400 million. But if it did, I mean, it is kind of funny. Such a shame, though, that all that money got wasted. It could have been on so many other things. Imagine 10, $40 million budget games. How much fun they could have had with that. Barioth armor looks very good. An achievement only 0.2% of people have? Must be very dedicated. This is probably my favorite Barioth armor design, too. That's almost like the Freedom Unite armor for G-Rank Rathalos, isn't it? Is it much different? With the wings like that? Is that G-Rank Yukomo? Dude, G-Rank Yukomo's sick. Oh, UFO 50? I mean, he worked on that for a long time, Toad. I mean, he was showing off UFO 50 at PAX West 2017. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I saw it. I remember being like, wow, that's wild. Stream UFO 50? Maybe when we're done with Isaac. Although, when are you done with Isaac? All achievements? How long does that take? A long time. Like, you gotta get, I mean, Toad is 100% Isaac. All achievements on each file. I'm not doing that. Oh, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Wukong came out in 2024? I don't think Rebirth is going to get it. What do you think? Thanks for playing. Thank you. Thank you for making it. I want more 3Us. I want games that are made in a year that just add a bunch of stuff. Okay. Think the CCP is going to pay him off? I don't think the CCP is going to be directly involved. Same game and a little more is what I want. I mean, I don't know. I know some people hate that game design, like the Destiny issue or whatever. But if it's done in not like a terrible way, I mean, it can be okay. Seems like early stream on Sunday worked out pretty well. Was this good for the EUlets that are all like now laying down for bed because the Monster Hunter left their eyeballs? Yeah, okay. I'll try and do it again next Sunday. It's better for you too. Well, you go to sleep early, which, you know what? I'm proud of you. I've been going to sleep early too, really, when you think about it. I don't want to commit to starting the stream every day at like 5 a.m. because that seems like that's a hard thing to do. that is a real struggle. DeSantis, hello. But maybe I could figure it out. All right, YouTube, I have to execute you because we're switching to Isaac. How's the trip going? Amazing. Good food? Yes. Nice weather? We've had some rain, but I mean, you know, it is a tropical country. I'm trying to come up with like stream titles like on the stream spur of the moment. Don't judge me. All right, goodbye YouTube. See you soon. If not, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.